Hello and welcome. My name is Mark Gruber from EPFL in Lausanne. I'm happy to present to you today a topic that is of extreme importance in startup creation, in the commercialization of technology, and therefore highly important to all the schools here in the EuroTech network, because we tend to be extremely good in technology development and want to become even better in technology commercialization. The talk is titled Where to Play, 3 Steps for Discovering the Most Valuable Market Opportunities in Tech Startups. And this is truly joint work within the EuroTech network, because it's work between Sharon Tal from Technion and myself. What I'm going to present to you is, in a few minutes, the tool itself in a use case. But let me start with a more general observation. And we know from research out there that the primary reason why startups fail is that they lack market need. And when you think about it, this is actually a problem that could be avoided, because it's almost like an entrepreneur would go blindly into a market. And what Sharon and myself have developed over the years is some deep expertise in how entrepreneurs can improve their skills in figuring out if there's a good market opportunity in front of you, and if there might not be others that would provide more fertile ground in startup creation. There's a longer research pipeline that goes back to work of mine between Ian McMillan and Jimmy Thompson, and then also Sharon, who joined a bit later on with her dissertation, that looks exactly at this question of opportunity identification and prioritization, as well as evaluation. And what we have figured out is that entrepreneurs can actually get much better, and actually that the serial entrepreneurs have learned some tricks and techniques that make them extremely good in this early stage of entrepreneurship. We have embedded all of this learnings into a book called Where to Play, 3 Steps for Discovering Your Most Valuable Market Opportunities, that you see depicted here. This is a book that is available in 7 languages and has found worldwide adoption. And I'm going to walk you briefly through the method that is depicted in this book. The method is called the Market Opportunity Navigator. You see that it has 3 steps: the opportunity set, the attractiveness map, and the agile focus. The little bag in the beginning should signal all the opportunities you can see, your opportunity set that you can identify. We help you identifying it with a worksheet. I will show it to you in a minute. The second step is truly figuring out which is a better opportunity and which is not such a good opportunity. We have a 2x2 matrix here that depicts the potential and the challenge. And if you combine the quadrants, you have the questionable, that's high challenge, low potential. The quick wins, which is low challenge, but also low potential. The high challenge, high potential quadrant, the moonshots quadrant, basically everything Elon Musk loves. And then you have the goldmine quadrant, high potential, low challenge. Once you see a multiplicity of opportunities and actually evaluate them in this way, you need to choose. You know, as an entrepreneur, we all know you cannot do everything at once. You need to focus on an opportunity and maybe have a few backup options, few further growth options. So in a third step, we help you with developing what we call the agile focus dartboard. So you need to focus on your focal opportunity. Yes, you keep some other options open as plan Bs if the focal opportunity should not turn out as you hoped it would turn out, or as a future growth option. If you had success with the first opportunity, you don't stay a one-trick pony, but you can actually grow into other domains. And then there are other opportunities you don't want to worry about anymore. You place them in storage. This is a 3-step process where I said each process step is supported in a worksheet. You see the worksheets briefly depicted here. And I want to illustrate this with a very brief example, Flyability. That's a drone startup out of EPFL here in Lausanne. It produces a drone in a cage. You see this cage depicted here on the left side on the screen, which is a light drone, but it can also bump against walls. So Flyability as a startup wanted to enter a great market where it could grow, where it could develop as a very successful company. And they applied the process. You see the first process step here, the Navigator worksheet, number 1, where it's about generating the opportunity set. And this generation of the opportunity set with the help of worksheet 1 has actually 2 main components. First, you try to understand your abilities in their own right. This is shown on the top here of the screen. And then in the second step, you will try to understand the whole landscape of opportunities that you could possibly see. You can do the brainstorming within a team, involving others, mentors, etc., people from other industries, and that enriches how many opportunities you can see. For Flyability with this drone, as an application case, They found many. You see them listed here, you know, and from oil, gas, and storage applications where the drone inspects a storage tank, to infrastructure inspection where the drone might inspect a bridge, to security and search and rescue applications where the drone might be used by the police, military, but also firefighters, and to find victims of avalanches, etc. This is giving you a huge variety of opportunities. That's a real value to have that opportunity set. Flyability put its preferred opportunities in the shopping bag. Yeah, that's the opportunity set bag. As the next step, you need to evaluate those with the attractiveness map. And this is done with worksheet 2. In this abbreviated version of the talk today, I don't have time to go deeply into this worksheet, but just look at it. You know, we have a potential side, we have a challenge side, each one with different elements that a startup should evaluate in order to understand the attractiveness of opportunities. You would go out of the building, collect information, get better in figuring out if this is a good opportunity or not before actually diving in. What we know from entrepreneurs is they oftentimes use maybe 2 or 3 of these dimensions to see and evaluate the opportunities. Here you get a more rounded picture, and this is important because this is one of the most important choices in startup creation and one of the primary reasons for failure, as we said. You would do this for your opportunities that you have identified. You have now a set in the middle, in the attractiveness map. You, for flyability, we see a gold mine. You see the questionables. You have 2 moonshots. The next step will be the step to focus. And there we help you with another worksheet to understand really the character of your portfolio. Maybe some opportunities are more closely related. Maybe some are further apart. Maybe some are better entry options and plan B options as others. We help you with worksheet 3 that I cannot show in the interest of time here, but that's the ultimate outcome here for flyability. You pursue this option now. 1, power plant thermal boilers, have a few that you keep open, and others you place in storage that you. In total, it's a process that helps you go big before you focus, and that's an important process. Therefore, this opportunity Navigator was also adopted as the 4th tool in the lean startup by none other than the very well-known figure shown here on the left bottom, Steve Blank. And he's the originator of the lean startup toolset, which is the most widely used innovation and startup toolset in the world. And he said, look, we have 3 tools in the opportunity in the lean startup methodology: the business model canvas, customer development, agile engineering, the minimum viable product. They teach you how to play. But you also need to make sure that you are doing those tools, applying those tools in a good context, in a good, with a good opportunity. And that's where the opportunity navigator from Mark and Sharon comes in, because it answers the where to play question. If you want to learn more, there's lots of information available. There's, of course, the book. There's a free online course on edX, which is called Find the Right Markets for Your Innovation. The full case of flyability and other videos are available on our YouTube channel. Just search for the Market Opportunity Navigator. There's a wealth of material on the website on wheretoplay.co. Wheretoplay.co is the website, including a web app that's new. It's downloadable for free. And finally, of course, you can contact us, Sharon and myself, by email. I hope you enjoyed the talk. Please reach out to us, adopt the tool. It's really handy and comes with lots of benefits. Good luck for your venturing journey.